Hey folks, Arizona Guy here. It is September 2nd, 2022, the Biden-Harris America. And we are riding in the 2004 Rumblebee today. This is Mrs. Arizona's truck. But yesterday I went to start it and the battery was dead. So I took it to O'Reilly Auto Parts, and then the battery had 3 dead cells in it. So they gave me a new battery. That battery was only 18 months old. But see, all these batteries are made in China. You can't get an American-made battery. They all come from China. And out here in Arizona in the heat, to get 3 years out of them is actually maximum. So I figured we'd drive this today. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear me. This truck's kind of loud. But anyway, she's got a brand new battery, and I figured I'd take it to work and back, try it out, make sure it's okay. Alright folks, let's roll. And in Phoenix today, it is 105 degrees. I know you all want to know that. Hopefully it will actually start cooling down this month, I hope. Sometimes we get 100-degree days all the way up until Halloween. But I'm actually hoping this year is not like that. So we're just going to cruise in this truck. And how many of you watched the Furr's Biden speech last night? If that wasn't a speech about Nazism, then I really don't know what is. Shows you that the Democrats are wanting one party rule, just like Nazi Germany under Hitler. So I guess Biden is the new Hitler. This is the way it looks. All he did was bash Republicans and conservatives and America First agenda people last night in his speech. I found it to be utterly appalling. It's shameful that this Joseph R. Biden Jr. is representing America right now. Rather than speaking about freedom and liberty, he spoke about how bad the Democrats hate Republicans and how patriotic Americans are evil people. I don't know, folks. In the short time that Biden has been in power, this country has gone to hell. No question about it. It's truly saddening, isn't it? Unbelievable. So he said that Republicans don't like the Constitution, okay? Well, it appears to me that Biden and Merrick Garland, the FBI and Democrats, don't like the Constitution. They did a completely illegal search at the Trump residence at Mar-a-Lago, looking for things in areas that were not in the search warrant affidavit. They were only supposed to go to a certain area and be looking at certain things, and they searched his entire residence, even breaking open his safe. And then they make false pictures. They brought their own evidence so they could take a fake picture and release it to the liberal media. It was just completely wrong. Absolutely, completely appalling what they've done. And then Biden wants to talk about the Constitution. I mean, in the Constitution, it talks about you not being able to do illegal searches and seizures. And that's exactly what they did. So, folks, isn't that something? Joe Biden speak out of both sides of his mouth. Major liberal hypocrisy. See, folks, and what the Democrats don't understand is when the Nazis took power in Germany, the socialists helped get Adolf Hitler into power. And then shortly after, Hitler and the SS killed thousands of the socialists. So what these Democrats don't understand is by helping Joe Biden acquire this power, they're also at risk. I mean, they have gas-powered cars, they have guns, they live on fixed incomes. I mean, they're not going to be able to handle the massive taxation. They're not going to be able to handle when Biden comes after their gas-powered car. They're not going to be able to handle when Biden wants to confiscate their guns. I mean, they're going to be no different than we are. Democrats will be in the same boat that we are. So they're not getting away from the Biden policy just by being a Democrat. That is not going to help them. I mean, Hitler did not care. He wanted to wipe out all the opposition. And that's what I told you the other day about a fascist government. A fascist government doesn't care what side the opposition is on, whether it be on the Republican side or it be on the Democrat side. The fascists, the Nazis, the Democrats in power, they don't care. They will take out opposition from either side. They really don't care what side you're on. All they care about is silencing their opposition. Just like, you know, the Biden administration is doing with the January 6ers, putting them in a DC gulag, silencing them. that's what they do. When these corrupted people come into power, it is more like Cuba. No opposition in Cuba because the controlling party will just kill you. And I'm afraid this country is actually headed in that direction. That's the way it seems after listening to the Biden-Hitler speech last night. I mean, he even resembled Hitler talking, using his hand gestures and a red background. And he acted like Hitler, saying how much the MAGA Republicans mean the America First Republicans, and how they're affecting democracy. It was just an absolutely terrible time in American history to listen to Joseph R. Biden talk about his opposition. I don't know, folks. Can the country take 24 more months of Joseph R. Biden Jr. before it completely collapses? I don't know, man. It's just really weird what's happening in the country. You know, before Biden, I could have got a gallon of milk for $2.79 a gallon. Last night, a gallon of milk is $6 a gallon. It's just incredible what he has taken this country through. It's terrible. I mean, the price of gas is starting to come down just a little bit. In Phoenix today, it is still, I think it's $3.88 per gallon. It's just absolutely crazy, folks. The prices are through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. I mean, the economy is trashed. The jobs report was absolutely terrible. They're not increasing very many jobs under the corrupted Biden administration. That is 100% certain. The GDP is failing. The stock market is crashing. It just seems like nothing is good in the Biden society. Millions and millions of people are so unhappy with this administration. I mean, the border is still wide open. He's still allowing people just to walk across the border and come into America. It's shameful. Democrats seem to think that America can handle 2 million illegal migrants each and every year that Biden's in power. And all it's going to do is continually drive prices up. Nothing good comes of it. I don't know, folks. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I hope that you're all as depressed as I am. But we can't remain depressed. We got to continue to speak out. By speaking out is the only way we win. So, folks, hang in there. We're all in this together. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Have yourself a wonderful day. Arizona Guy.